Tuma is a request because I'm here to sort you out. Play nothing but the best of hip-hop music hapa ndani ya crossover. Yes, it has to have Jesus in it. Unajua, sio the word Jesus, the name Jesus, but the content has to be filled with the Holy Ghost. Jesus no king hapo, au sio? Yes, welcome to crossover. Grace.
Yeah.
Are you having a good time?
I'm forgiven. Unajua vile napenda hiyo song alafu unaicheza saa ile sikoonea. Lazima urudie hiyo wimbo.
Nirudie sahi.
Si sahi.
Hata sahi inacheza tu. Hebu sikiza kwa background inacheza tu.
I love that song. You love God? What's wrong with you? I love God.
Hey, by the way, kaupendi God yani. What's happening?
This is where we get to have the conversation. I'm going live with three incredible people who are our guests in crossover today, and you know, they're hip hop artists as well, and one is a producer who is diverse, and we want to understand some of the things that revolve around the hip hop culture. Why it's not played a lot, if it at all it's not. Is there a problem? Why is it not you know, accepted as much as it should be? But these people are well able, I believe, to talk to us and to answer. So in studio, I have the one and only Kamlesh Kagaba. Kamlesh, unaweza fanya salute. Sijui watu wa hip hop mnafanya ngaje? How do you greet people? Okay.
Yeah,
perfect. Respect.
Yeah,
and of course, joining us virtually we have Othole, the producer. Othole anaweza fanya kakitu ndio mumjue. Othole, there you go. And
Akutu hapo.
Akutu hapo.
Bana.
And then third we have a Ted, who is a Ted 2 testifiers.
Simon.
Hey, it was Simon.
Simon,
eh?
They are normally
Simon
a duo.
two
Two testifiers is actually two testifiers. So we have Simon today.
Oh, okay. So Simon.
Hi, Simon.
Simon is a hip hop artist as well. I think umecheza wimbo yao.
Bana.
Ah, perfect.
Walikuwa wanasema sitoki hapa.
Sitoki,
Niko juu ya baba, sitoki.
So these people are here to talk to us on the matters regarding or revolving around hip hop. And I'll start with Kamlesh.
Yes.
Kamlesh, you've been in this industry or this
music scene.
Yeah, this music scene for how long to start with?
I recorded my first jam in 2006. So this year I'm celebrating 15 years in the faith and also in the craft.
15 years.
Manze,
and you don't age.
You're Grace, man. 4 albums and a few collaborative mixtapes. God, I'm gracious, Anna, man.
So 4 albums already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Nice.
4 albums. And how has it been being in this industry? Because I'm imagining 15 years ago, hip-hop was not as embraced.
Most definitely. Especially me, I started rapping in Kitale. That's why I did my first jam.
Kitale? Watu wa Kitale walikuwa wanakuangalia kaa wewe.
So, ilikuwa hard sana. Especially kusimama kwa pulpit, ukirap, ukifanya poetry. And the culture, you know, the hip-hop culture is not holy, you know, we have to agree on that. Because in hip hop kuna b-boy, kuna production, kuna rap, kuna graffiti, kuna vitu mobs naendelea hapo ndani. So some of the items in the hip hop culture are not that good even for the faith. So it was a struggle, but we're still here. This is a tool that I use mainly to minister and to advance the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Yeah.
So there had to be an adjustment, I can imagine, on your end.
Most definitely.
But what was that one thing you did differently, now understanding where you're coming from and what was around you? The hip-hop culture being something that was very new, I can imagine. So what was that one thing you did differently for people to even start appreciating the musician or the artist called Kamlesh, who's bringing in a hip-hop genre kind of music? What did you have to do differently?
Thank you. First of all, I'd say like Christian rap and poetry is the most influential genre in the world because most of us, especially me, came to the faith after listening to some Christian rap song. I listened to some sweet truths, the gospel being articulated, and I was like, hey, I want to know more about this God. I want to know more about this Christ. I would say the best thing that has happened to me in my journey and one thing that has helped me continue striving on this narrow path has been being discipled and walking in accountability with people that have gone ahead of me, people that are more mature spiritually, so that when it comes to the craft, it's not mainly about me. It's about giving God glory. It's about evangelizing. It's about worshiping God. And it's about striving to reach out to people for the glory of God.
Okay.
See, Raisi,
I can imagine. Yeah. Othole, I believe you're joining us. Maybe.
Hi.
Hello. Karibu sana.
Hello.
So, from a producer point of view, hip hop culture ama hip hop music genre to be general imeappreciatiwa aje in Kenya? How have we embraced it or appreciated it, especially coming from a producer point of view?
Yeah, first, yani, thank you for having us here.
Karibu.
Salamu kwanza ifikie watu wote. I've been sent by my pastor and the guys just to say hi, ICC Varo. So hip hop, hip hop has been a vehicle, as Kamesh has said, and slowly it has just been, embraced. Slowly, guys are just getting on and catching on to what we are all about and what we are doing. It has been a journey, like, starting on, like again, Kamesh said, guys knew hip hop as something of the world and, something that is wrong. Like if you hear a certain sound, like I'm imagining Son of Nation playing some songs today, guys are like, is this really church? But yes. So that was initially there, and slowly people started warming up, we were getting platforms here and there. I remember, getting shows just in different platforms, and just, surging on until right now we have, like, if I'm not wrong, the 4th generation of rappers that are actually doing it, and that's just my opinion, But right now we still have a long way to go. But if you are to ask me, we are at the top. We are at the top, like Kamesh said, of the apex. We are influencing many other people in different ways. People listen to us. We are your favorite rapper, if I may use that. And,
So at least we are somewhere. If you can say we are somewhere when it comes to listenership, embrace and being embraced by the public. So we are somewhere.
We are ahead, yes, but we are not where we would want to be. Like when we talk about, listening to our music, not many are there. Like if I was to give an example, how many mixes do you hear of Christian rap, versus, like Afro or Bongo, whatever it is, So we are still somewhere that, we need to make more progress. We need to get more people to listen in and, tune in and catch on to what we are saying. But once you catch on to it, you become a fan or a champion for what you're doing, and you can't do away with it. So we still have a long way to go. We still have to kuchimba visima, as we put it. So.
Othole, yani, big shout out to you first for even leading the team, because you've been one of the pioneers in leading the Christian hip hop gang, yani, in Kenya. Like always wanna make sure yani say wacha to meet kahawa. Let's have the vibe. Let's know what's happening, So I attended one of the coffee joints and it was awesome. So big shout out to what you're doing.
Perfect.
Salute. Yeah, we have like such kind of things where we organize, creatives, we meet up, and obviously because of pandemic now things are virtual mostly. But we used to have, we gather in a restaurant, we call it Chaya Hip Hop, or other forums, just listening on albums and supporting each other, buying, merchandise. So we are slowly growing and getting there. And salute to all the DJs that have supported now, like Son of Nation and the like. So big up to that.
Othole, as we stay with you before we go to Simon, do you think we have enough producers who are able to bring out the track like it should be? Ama tunajaribu. Do you think we're there?
Grace.
I'm not throwing you under the bus. I just want you to be honest.
Yeah, like I know you know this, but I'm just surprised because someone might not even catch on. There's quite a huge number of producers out there like serious content quality, and not just any content or any so generally we have many producers, but they are also there that can actually do Christian hip hop or any urban sound, so we have them there. And I mean, if you are to ask me, yes, they are there, wako wengi, just it's a matter of time and just everything aligning so that we put everything out there. But allow me to say this, this kind of genre is not easy. If you read in Matthew 7, it talks about narrow is the path that leads to heaven, and wide is the way. So not many will come to this kind of genre. Again, hip hop has a mainstream. It also has an underground. I know you're talking about crank and trap and all that, but Christian rap is also considered one of the genres there, So you can imagine we have like a lot more to do because we are even below the underground in terms of like being seen, but in terms of influence we are at the top. So narrow is the way. Like not many will choose this path, and that's why we have many artists who started out and they're not there doing Christian rap, but they're outside there leading and influencing people in other spheres. So just note that.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
Thank you so much, Othole. We'll be coming to you, but let's involve Simon. Simon sasa.
Yeah, fresh.
Karibu
Gang, kama
crossover.
kawa.
Karibu
Yeah,
crossover.
gang to testify ones and a two. Christian gang in the building. Kama kawa, kama dawa. You know how we're doing it. Yeah.
Allah, asante sana, Simon.
Yeah.
We want to ask you a question. You are quite new, if I can say, in the industry. Sasa kuingia kwa hii nini ya hip hop. Would you say you're merisiviwa vizuri ama mko bado kufika? Music yenu inaplaywa? Are the stations playing your music? Are the DJs playing your music out there? How would you say, or how would you rate so far the reception?
First of all, nataka kushukuru kwa hiyo opportunity kwa live leo. It really means a lot for the gang and to testify as at large. So personally, I think muziki inachezwa fiti. Kuna ma DJ wametu embrace vizuri sana na wanajaribu push muziki vile inafaa. But also I think it has been a challenge for new artists to penetrate through kwa industry, because mostly unapata like most stations or most DJs will first of all play the non-artist, na inakuwa ngumu sana for them to even be able to tap the new artist or the talent that the new artist wako nayo.
Okay. Okay. What would you suggest? What would you suggest ifanywe? What is the solution moving forward? Because I see we still have a long way to go, like Othole has said. What would you suggest is the solution moving forward? Unaweza taka wafanye nini?
Hello.
Yes. Unatusikia? Did we lose him?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe Kamlesh can answer.
Yeah.
What do you think? Or sorry, what would you think? What do you think is the solution now? Because kuna hiyo aspect ya DJ is not playing your music as much. Pia kwa concert ukiingia concert ama ukiingia kwa place so request ni zile za maybe not hip hop directly. What would you suggest is the solution moving forward?
Well, one I'd say is for us as the Christian rap creatives to come together and try to toil together to build a certain type of unity.
Okay.
By the grace of God, we have been graced to come up with a forum. It's called the Kenya Hip Hop Hub. Online to call Kenya Holy Hip Hop. I've served as the chairman for 2 years. Othole is now serving as the chairman. So that is just one of the tools that we're trying to use, coming together to rally, to lobby DJs, the industry, and to sharpen each other.
Yes.
You know, because also wase wata tuwekelea kwa teli all the time ama kwa media all the time, kama si wenyewe hatujawakia craft yetu be fresh. I believe we can move much better as a force, and this is clearly evidenced by vile kulikuwa kuna happen hapo before 2010. We had A-Star being nominated for the Cora Awards in 3 big categories. Best hip hop artist in East Africa, best artist in East Africa, best spiritual artist in East Africa. 2011, Juliani aliwin Kisima, the best artist in Kenya, and get $1 million bob. So we clearly have evidence that Christian rap can have such an impact in the music scene. It can minister and it can even make a living for the creative. So this is also my opportunity to just call on every DJ, every fan, every pastor, every key player in the industry that is watching this. Please, let's come together. Let's advance the gospel through this tool for the glory of God.
Nice.
Amen.
Yes,
So there's a strategy. Basically, what you're saying is, toka nje na mkafanya something. You've come up with a strategy to make sure we listen to you.
Yeah. We are trying. There's much more work that needs to be done.
Okay.
Also in terms of just also having people that are willing to pour into us spiritually, socially, and also financially.
Okay.
But
All
one day
right.
at a time, tutaiwai.
Nice,
Okay,
nice,
we
nice.
have Simon back. Simon, maybe unaweza to suggest, unaweza ku contribute as an upcoming artist. You've had Kamlesh is saying there's a forum for that for people who are in the hip hop culture, I'd say ministry, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe as an upcoming
Yes.
artist, you said it's unfortunate the known artists are played more than the upcoming. So maybe what would you suggest as a solution? And pia known artists wanaweza saidia the upcoming.
Yeah.
I think first of all, I think hip hop at large imesuffer a lot for a while kwa industry. Because I think like now when you go to the Christian, the gospel hip hop, the way it's being perceived for church, mostly unapata, it's being perceived that it's a gangster stuff of thing.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
But I like to tell people that unajua kila mziki iko na origin yake. Like even the worship and stuff, they originated from like R&B, and it's evident enough that we don't have, like, when you go to the secular world of R&B, and not all R&B are clean. Najua. Yes, same way to Lingala, same way to Bongo, same way to everything. So I think Waswana fans perceive hip hop as just another genre that is being played for church, and they should focus more on the message that is being delivered by the artist. So once the Christians embrace the hip hop culture, then I think it was so easy for even the new and upcoming artists to be played, because it's just like any other artist playing bongo, gospel worship, gospel Lingala. Unajua ikichukuliwa hivyo itakuwa so easy for every person to penetrate kwa industry. Yeah.
Awesome. I like what you said, and just to add on, maybe just to encourage like the hip hop artists as well, because unajua tumekuwa kwa hiyo box here, we've been rejected always, unajua. So we are not even pushing ourselves as we should, because like we the DJs, as much as we are doing our research, usipochipuka huko and be hungry for like your music to be known, it will never be known. So reach out, and I'm glad there are people who are doing that. Akina Kamlesh, Akina Two Testifiers, we have Akina Pastor Jeffro. They're doing awesome. They're pushing themselves. So the rest, because we have a lot of underground artists. When you're like Mimi ni underrated, unajua, and at times we feel like it's a cool thing, but it's not. I'm calling you out like as hip hop artist. As much as there's that unity, bring it out even to the producers, the DJs, the influencers who are able to put the music out there, because you guys have great content, and I'm loving the hip hop that we are building in Kenya.
And finally, as we as we finish the conversation, Othole has been here. Othole, are you having other producers that you're also mentoring in regards to specific genres? Because, for example, I can have the talent or maybe the intention, but I don't have the perfected skill. So that we also have, like San is saying, music that is good. It's not just hip hop because I'm rapping, but it's appealing even from the track. Do you have that platform, perhaps?
Yep. Yeah, personally, I have producers that I'm mentoring. Some I work with in my own studio, but I encourage them to also go like to places where they can get certification. And we're working with quite a number. We have another association of producers called I Made and 254. Where we work with other producers. I can tell you for a fact, some that I actually work with are right now teaching in different institutions. So, and we're growing, like I was saying, it's slowly. By the time we'll get to a place where guys are catching on, guys will be like, hey, Asalpa, ways ahead, But if I can just weigh in on the first question that you had asked, what we can do, I think we need to also open up our minds to collab. For example, if you're doing Christian hip hop, like imagine Kamlesh doing a song with Rose Muhando, And I'm saying that because it's collaborations, But we are very serious about this life, We are all about Christianity. So guys are serious. It's not just easy to work with any Christian rapper, and the reason it's because we are about that life, So we look at this person and we try and see how are they living, and it's not about judging, Because you want to be associated with someone who's living that life. And again, we are not righteous, We've all fallen. So it's just a question of this is who we are and this is what we want to do. So a part of collaboration would take us to another level. Like imagine, doing something with a bongo artist, but who's doing, say Christian music there, and opening up doors to, Africa and the world. Then lastly, maybe I feel like we have a blueprint. If you hear the song which Nani did, Koloji and Vocali.
Vocali, yeah. The Vocali choir.
There's Ekodida, he did a song called Tawala, where we're incorporating choirs, yeah? And it's quite different. It's quite embracive, and guys are accepting that even in the Kenyan audience. Because when you do rap, guys would, shun it out. But imagine where you're putting choirs, you're putting bands. Usually we did an Easter edition where we did with a band called Sons of Worship. And Kolo came in. Kolo, we were Bazokizo, did a verse in there. And you see, these are some of the interesting things we can do to make it get to a wider audience. I think,
nice.
But again, yes, we're working with producers, and again, just give us platforms, you'll see. If you ask me, we can bring them as many as you want. So,
Nice. I'm loving that because currently, as we have Kamlesh in studio, and there's something we mentioned about Rose Muhando featuring a hip hop artist, and there's something that you did with Kaberere.
Exactly,
Mfalme.
By grace, actually, that was the last jam he ever recorded, man.
Wow.
Pure grace.
Yeah, and we are so glad. This week has been his tribute.
Yes, we've been celebrating him. 7 years so far. Life well lived, great man, inspired so many. God rest his soul in peace.
Nice. I want us to listen to Kaberere, and maybe I'll be able even to sample in honor as crossover. We are honoring that family. We'll be able to sample a song that he did. But just before, it's gonna be Kamlesh.
Let's go
with Kaberere.
But before maybe we play the songs, finally maybe final words as they finish, a second each, alafu tuambie bye bye tukicheza wimbo.
It's true.
Tuanze na wale wako virtual. Maybe Simon, what are your final words as we end the conversation?
In 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds. Best, man. Si marapa tunaongea sana.
Unaweza ongea haraka so.
Anyway, shukran sana for crossover for hosting us. Tunaweza angalia muziki zetu to testify everywhere kwa platform, Twitter, Facebook, wherever, YouTube. And then we have a record label, the first Christian record label inaitwa Christian Gang. And then shout out to KHH, K-Triple-H, kama kawa kama dawa. Shukran, peace out, I'll see you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Simon. Thank you. Othole, what are your final words as we wind up?
For me, I just say, we have Christian rappers across the country. Let's just keep doing it, keep focus on God, don't give up. Link up, just check us out on social so that we link up, because we have guys in different places. Just link up Kenya Holy Hip Hop, and let's keep doing it. Let's focus on God, and for sure time will come, and God will show himself strong. So,
bless.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Final words, Kamlesh?
Well, subscribe on my channel, Kamlesh Kagaba. Subscribe on Kenya Holy Hip Hop channel on YouTube. Thanks a lot, guys, for having me. Everybody out there watching me, kila msichana walk na mimi na ni support my family, my fans. Jeshi ya KHH, mazee nawapenda sana mazee. Let's continue pursuing God. Let's continue loving each other, caring for one another. Mpaka tuiwai, man. You know time.